Well, if you're outdoors today, a lot of sunshine out there, and things may change temporarily. Can't say that. Temporarily tomorrow. I got to stick to those 1 and 2 syllable words. They're easiest for me. But sunshine around, maybe clouding up a bit more tomorrow. Highs in the 80s today, may drop a little bit more to the upper 70s or near 80 tomorrow. But after that, a weak cold front. We have 1 weak cold front tomorrow, maybe another one Friday morning, but both of these look very weak. If you're looking for a strong cold front, you're going to have to wait like at least a good week or so. Some of the models indicate that late next week, the pattern may shift and we could get back into some chilly weather, but that's still like 8 days away. So you got to kind of sit tight for a while and enjoy the 80s. 83 right now in McAllen, 81 in Brownsville, 79 in Port Isabel, and temperatures probably cooling a little bit through the 70s this evening, down into the 60s again tonight. The wind flow coming in from the southeast is bringing in the humidity just a bit. The humidity may be up a notch from yesterday, but still on the muggy meter, dew points are in the low 60s. But as we cool this evening through the 70s and into the 60s, we do have a chance to maybe see a little bit of patchy fog again late tonight. But most areas looking nice and clear this evening. 7 p.m., 73 degrees. 69 by 9 p.m. and then in the upper 60s by 11 o'clock, but sometime well after midnight, we could set the stage for a little bit of fog. So now we get into the longer nights here during the late fall and winter months. We have clear skies this evening, very light winds overnight, and the humidity's coming up a bit. You saw those winds from the south and southeast bringing up the higher humidity, a little increase in humidity, but all that combining to maybe cause some low clouds or maybe some patchy fog very late tonight. But we're talking, the best chance of that when most of you are probably sleeping after about 3 a.m. or so towards sunrise. So later tonight, temperatures drop down into the low 60s overnight, upper 60s maybe closer to the coast, but another night with some maybe clouds or fog late tonight. Satellite radar shows nothing out there right now. There's no rain coming at us today, but with a weak cold front tomorrow, there's a small chance you might get a couple sprinkles or a light rain shower, but we're talking very, very light. Future track overnight shows maybe a few clouds increasing late tonight. You see the clouds thicken up a bit here, and again, there might be a little bit of patchy fog in spots in the morning, but probably just a lot of low clouds for a while around sunrise. And then the clouds may not totally break up tomorrow. I don't think it looks nearly as sunny as today, but kind of a mostly cloudy, maybe sometimes partly cloudy day. The weak cold front is kind of falling apart, but you see where we drew it here coming through during about the midday hours, and the little blotches of green here indicate maybe a couple sprinkles or a light rain shower in spots, but again, overall rainfall amounts look very spotty and very light. And by tomorrow evening, that little weak front has made it to the south. The humidity drops a tiny bit, but no significant difference really in the temperatures. Not a blast of cold air coming at all. Thursday looks like mostly sunny skies return. Temperatures again back up fairly close to the 80-degree mark again on Thursday afternoon. The humidity may be down just a little behind that front for Thursday. Friday, if you're making plans, looks like another day with mostly sunny skies and dry weather across the valley as well. Now, future track rainfall, again, this is what I mean by not much rain. If you look at what it projects through the day tomorrow, you see a lot of very small numbers on there, about 0.01, 0.02. So again, maybe trace amounts of rain or a couple hundredths if you do get a sprinkle or a tiny rain shower, but once again, no decent rainfall around. Tonight, remember, patchy fog, mainly some low clouds, maybe late tonight, but temperatures falling through the 70s and into the 60s this evening with a fairly clear evening. If you're outdoors between now and probably 11 p.m., skies are mainly clear to partly cloudy. And then tomorrow, back up to about 80. Some clouds may hang around at times. You may see the majority of the time it could be a fairly cloudy day the way it looks, at least mostly cloudy. Small sprinkle or shower is possible, but again, no huge amounts of rain. So the first 1570 forecast, well, temperatures still fairly close to 80 most days, around 80 on Thursday. We might be as cool as about 78 on Friday behind that second front, but almost no difference in temperatures. Humidity may drop enough to allow it to get down into the upper 50s or so at night for Thursday morning and Friday morning. The weekend behind that next front, a little bit of moisture may come back in, so there's, again, a slim chance for a couple sprinkles or a light rain shower over the weekend, but almost all dry, and then we warm up next Tuesday. That might be one of the last warm days, though. We will be tracking some chillier days ahead, maybe later next week, but we'll keep checking that out over the next few days in your first 4 and 5 forecast. Carrie?